Hi, Bae. It's me, Bailestray, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Today we are going to be playing Animal Crossing. We are going to be exposing Hazel for the cult leader that she is. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Hi, Bae. Alright, so this adventure started off on Hazel's birthday, and I decided to get her a matching outfit to me. Hazel usually never wears the clothes I get her, but I had another small villager, Lily, wear the clothes I gave her. So I was hoping that Hazel would wear my outfit, since today she is wearing something different than she normally wears. So I was like, today is gonna be the day that Hazel wears something that I give her. But I was sadly mistaken. And after Hazel shattered my heart into a million pieces, I decided to go visit one of my favorite villagers, Chops. But then I noticed something very suspicious. He was wearing a red athletic workout top that Hazel usually wears. And it was at this point that I was sus beyond belief. And all I could really think was, that's weird, that's not normal. And I have no reason to be sus. I'm not playing Among Us, I'm playing Animal Crossing. So I go check on all my other villagers because I need to get to the bottom of why Hazel never changes her tracksuit and why are people starting to wear matching red tracksuits to Hazel. I need some answers and I need to know the motherfucking tea. Is Hazel a cult leader? I need to get to the bottom of what's going down on Bayland, because if anybody's going to be a cult leader here on Bayland, it is going to be me. Hello, Bayland. Get into it, honey. And it was at this point that I swore that I was going to get to the bottom of it. I was going to interview everybody here on Bayland. I was going to get to the bottom of it. I was going to get some answers. Here was Phoebe. She didn't raise too much suspicion. She was wearing a black tracksuit, not a red one. So right now she passes the vibe check. The next day I go to check on Chops and he is not wearing a red tracksuit. I guess that's a good sign. Maggie's here as well, and at least he's not being a weirdo in front of Maggie. And I don't see the red tracksuit anywhere in sight, but I realized as me, nobody was gonna give me answers. And if you put a wig in front of a drag queen, you best believe they are gonna put it on. So I bought that wig so fast, like I did not even think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds about it. I walked into that store and I knew I was gonna buy that wig, honey. And I needed to be in disguise. I needed to get some answers. So I do a quick little outfit change and I am gonna get to the bottom of what is truly going on here on this island, on Bayland, because there's gonna be no funny business here unless I'm producing the show. Now that I'm fully dressed up and ready to trick my villagers into thinking I'm someone else, I go and interview Tammy, and she says that she would never be involved with Hazel because she is not that kind of girl, and it's probably one of the pigs that knows something. So I go and sit with Maggie and just kind of talk with her. She doesn't seem suspicious at all. She has never worn a red tracksuit. And Chops is not wearing a red tracksuit today, and I give him a present. I say, you know what, you need to be yourself, girl. Don't worry about anybody else besides you. I tell the same thing to Phoebe, even though I don't care for her much. And of course, it was Hazel to discover it was me. I was like, holy crap, this disguise is not working. And I was like, you know what, Hazel, I know something is going on with you and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. So don't you fucking dare think I'm not. So I go and talk to Mac because he is my role dog. Like, he is here. Him and Hazel have been here the same amount of time with me. So I know that he has my back and we're gonna get to the bottom of this. And I let him know we are now a crew. We are gonna get to the bottom of this. So Hazel is going to go down. Bye, girl. So Mac goes and talks to Chops, and Chops lets us know that Hazel is running a cult and she is trying to get villagers to follow her every word, and it's at this point I know what I have to do. Mac lets me know that there's no way I'm going to be able to fool Hazel in one of my disguises dressed up as a human, and I'm gonna have to dress up as a villager, as one of the animals here on the island. And I know tricking Hazel was not gonna be easy, so I had to make a whole elaborate plan, and I had to meet with Red and let him know that I was gonna pretend to be him and that we were gonna take down Hazel because we found out she was running a cult here on my island. Mac let me know my disguise worked, so I went to go talk to Lily and asked her how I could get one of those red jackets, and she lets me know that I need to talk to Hazel if I want to get a red jacket, you know, that anybody can get a red jacket, that you just have to talk to Hazel. And I was like, okay, thank you for the tea, sis. I'm gonna go meet with Hazel and get to the bottom of it. And when I talked to Hazel, she is letting me know, oh, you really want a red jacket, eh? And I was like, yes, bitch, I really want one of these red jackets. And she said, hey, I'm a people person. I think I can make what you want a possibility. And I said, okay, well, what do I have to do for one of these red jackets? And she was like, well, do something for me and I'll go ahead and give you one of these red jackets. Take something to meringue for me and I'll give you a red jacket. You know, you just got to do what I say from now on. And I said, okay, I'll go ahead and take this over to meringue and I'll report back to you. So at this point, I knew I was in. Hazel was going down. So I run and take this, whatever it was, over to meringue, and meringue seemed to be a little suspicious, and I said, hey, it's from Hazel, I'm cool, don't worry about it. And she took the present and she said, you know, tell Hazel thank you for the present and you get a jacket. And so I report back to Hazel and she wants to know what meringue said. And I said, I forgot what meringue said. It doesn't really matter. And she's like, you gotta be kidding me. And I was like, you know what? I don't even want one of these red jackets. It doesn't seem important to me anymore. So just back off, Hazel. So I go up to Hazel and then I confront her. I say, hey, listen, I know you're running a cult. And I know you're trying to take over the villagers here on Bayland. And I think it's so freaking wrong. She has my villagers scared here on Bayland. Look at Meringue. She is terrified. She said that I couldn't prove it, and now she's tormenting all my villagers. She has Peaches, a cult member. How sad is that? Poor, poor Peaches. Enough is enough. If she wants proof, that's exactly what I'm gonna give her. So I go up to Hazel and I say, you know what? Your days here are numbered. She said, you know, if you want to really kick me out, like I said, you're gonna need proof that I'm running a cult. And so I bring in one of her victims and he lets me know exactly what's going on. And poor Meringue, terrified for her life here on Bayland now. She got Lucy, and I finally say, you know what? I got your proof, Hazel. You need to leave my island, and I don't ever want you to come back because you are a mean girl, Katie. I'm glad we were able to get her off this island. She was honestly causing a ruckus. There was no way I was gonna keep her here when she was tormenting all my villagers, making them join a cult. I mean, that's not the atmosphere that Bayland is trying to promote. We are a wholesome community where we love entertaining. And that means there's no room for villagers that are highly manipulative, trying to manipulate all my villagers and get them to join a cult, when we're all supposed to be working and creating an amazing amusement park, because we are what? The future of Animal Crossing. I go up to Mac and I let him know, we did it, Joe. We did it. Alright, that's it for this video. Now that Hazel's gone, we have room on the island for more villagers. I can't wait to see who we bring to Bayland. Who would you like to see on Bayland? Let me know in the comments down below. and subscribe for more content like this, and I'm just gonna beat it into your head because don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that other YouTube stuff. So bye bae. Hi bae.